Take a look at that dealership, man. That is nice. I'm a member of the management team right there. I'm actually your social media manager. Thanks to viewers like yourself. Don't forget to subscribe because that's actually helped everything. That's helped me do everything like these reviews you're about to see on this fully loaded Meteorite Gray Touring Civic Hybrid. Today is 11/11. Make a wish. I wish my brother would call me back. I lost him July 5th, 2025. Today's Veterans Day, 2025. Let's keep his spirit alive and everybody else who did what they could for this country. God bless you all. And let's go ahead and start this off. So he wanted me to keep doing these reviews, and this is what I'm going to do for you. So you see how I just did the remote start? First set of three is letting you know it's starting. Second set of three is letting you know it's either warming up on this cool night, or if it was a typical hot Tracy day, it would be cooling down. So what we're going to do is we're going to first drive this vehicle, because when we get back, we're going to park it right there in my delivery area, right where you see that Honda sign. And we're also going to take this right over here, take a photo of it, and then we're going to hook up the Bose Premium Surround Sound. I'm going to point out everything on this vehicle that makes the trim that it is. So if you've ever wondered the difference between a sport and a sport touring, well, you're about to find out. So the first thing you seen was the vehicle's remote start. All you do is hit the lock once, then you hit the hold button until it flashes. When it catches the flash, it's letting you know it caught the signal. Next thing you want to do, say you just want to see the lights on, well, you can do like this. Just hit the unlock button once, and they'll usually light it up. You see your LED right there on the back. Bam. A couple other things I'm going to point out to you. So just be patient. When we get to right there, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. I am your favorite ball guy, Deals with Dom, Dominic at TracyHonda.com. I've been making deals. You get exclusive savings with me. If you're in California, come on up, come on down, come on in. So the vehicle you see is on, but it's running. It's just the remote start. What you need to do is hop in the vehicle. If you got the lights off, turn the lights on. You'll see things like these pedals, which I'm going to, again, get to that lit up area so you can see everything in person. What you're going to do, press the brake pedal. You're going to push the start button, and boom. Now you're going to see everything start to light up. And then what I'm going to do is close that off. Hit OK. OK, Google. Actually, hey, Google. It takes a while. As a matter of fact, here we go. I see why. So what we're going to want to do is delete profiles, and we're going to get into that later. But in the meantime, if you own this vehicle, congratulations. Let me show you your settings. If somebody didn't go over your personalized settings worksheet, shame on them. So you're going to want to go to where it says vehicle settings. You're going to just push that in there. What's going on here? Well, it's trying to think. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and back the car up. There you see your backup camera. You have three angles. You got one angle there, one angle there, and one angle there. My favorite angle, because when I'm backing up, I like to see what I'm backing into. Rear cross traffic alert. And if you want to have that kind of that view where it just shows like your sensors, see what I'm saying? You can do that right there as well. I just love the fact that you can see your bumper right here. You can see the bumper right there. You can see the bumper right there. And it works fantastic. It works fantastic. So watch this. Let me show you. For example, this vehicle right behind us. Right behind us. You look at this backup screen for a second here. And there you go. I am going to show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I am talking about. So first, let's take this for a spin. And let's go ahead and break down this trim. You got to see the outside of my dealership, and now I'm going to show you the inside of my dealership here. Super, super proud to be a part of this, and to be able to show you all these vehicles and break down all these trims for you. And it's just It went from just being, you know, extremely passionate about people to now I'm just like, holy cow, you know, like bumping into every one of y'all and hey, thank you, your favorite ball guy. I saw your video. Like, right on. That's so cool. So here's the angle I'm talking about. You can see somebody about to walk out this door right now. Watch. She's literally about to 3, 2, 1, and no, he's right there. What's he doing right there? I'm not sure what he's doing right there. Anyhow, you can see somebody walking out that door. As to where this angle you can't. You know what I mean? Now this angle right here is perfect. I always say wait till you get to this line right here. Once you get to that line, that's when you're gonna want to switch to that third angle. Of course, it's gonna start beep 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 beeping. You see that? So you see these dots right here? I'm gonna go up just a smidge. Just a smidge. Okay, you see those dots right there? So as long as you have clearance where those dots are, these dots right here. So I'm right on those dots. Check this out. As long as you have that clearance right there, you can pop your trunk there, and you have plenty of space to walk behind your vehicle and per se get something like your all-weather mats. In this case, your carpeted mats out the trunk. Close the trunk. Before I do that, that's new for 2026. That's new for 2026. And that's new for 2026. The smoked tail lights that they came out with and introduced in 2025 is carried over. Check out your wheels. 18-inch wheels designed specifically for the Civic Touring. I was about to say Accord. And then here's your side profile. Super nice. Matter of fact, I could even, as long as I get rid of this nastiness right here. There's your cargo tray. It opens because it's on that kind of those pistons or what have you. I'm not sure what to call it. But you can pull this, or you can pull this, and that'll be your 60-40 split. This is designed for the Civic. See, check that out. It says Civic written right there for you. And then you can give this a pull up right here. You got your fix and go flat kit, your funnel, your slime or what have you. If you're out here in Tracy, big shout out to Jorge with an X. Super, super cool dude. I was at my Panera Bread, which I normally do. I want to show you how much space is in this trunk. And I thought I seen him. And he's just a local kind of influencer out here in Tracy. But, you know, when I'm in Panera Bread over here in Tracy, shout out to Panera Bread, you know, I'm just in my zone. You know, I'm just hanging out, seeing my people. And, yeah, I turned around. I'm like, oh, my gosh. So if I'm not sure if you're on YouTube, brother, but if y'all are on social media, give him a follow. Jorge with an X. So Jorge, Jorge with an X. And that's his handle. So big shout out to you, brother. Now, this is a 2026 Civic 4-door hybrid sport touring that we're doing a review on. You're going to get 49 combined, 50 city, 47 highway. You got $33,490 MSRP. There's no added charge for the paint because it's not a pearl paint. So keep that in mind right here. We also have tint on this vehicle, so it doesn't come tinted, which is also why I wanted to bring this over here so I could point that out. Besides the wheels, you also have a brand new dealership here at Tracy Honda, 3450 Auto Plaza Way, Tracy, California, 95304. And you just come on down and take a look. You'll see a brand new dealership. If your dealership doesn't look like this yet, don't worry. I'm pretty sure it will. If it wants to be part of what's coming up with Honda, they have to have the new updated look. So don't you fret about that. There's another front look. You got your double honeycomb grille that's carried over from the 2025 as well. You have your black side caps, LED turn signals. These are what the Civic high walls look like right there. Check that out. You also have a wireless charger. what we're going to do is, once again, thank you to Mad Beats Music, producer, good buddy of mine. I've been off of Twitch for a while. I'm going to go back onto Twitch. I am YFBG on Twitch. What we can do, though, is what we're going to do is go to Spotify, go to Mad Beats Music. There you go. Don't forget to subscribe to him. We need to get this. I want to see this man go up over 100 listeners. I don't know what that means, but if we can get that over 1,000, over 10,000, he deserves it. Super awesome guy. But first, we're going to push Android Auto, search for devices, pull my Bluetooth device down, and what we're going to do is pair a new device, and search for devices again. You should see Tracy Honda Insider pull up in just a second here on the Civic. And 815, there it is. No access allowed here. And in just a second, no. It'll get the Android Auto. Asks you if you want to do that. Connected Android Auto, disconnect the vehicle from Wi-Fi, sure. And then let's go ahead and press that. Usually it gives me disclaimers, or it'll just do it on its own. In the meantime, we can do things like press continue to welcome to Android Auto. And what we can do here is, hang on one second, we can show off the ways. And not sure what's going down there, but all right. So this is You and I by Mad Beats Music. And if you don't want to use the wireless connection, you can use your USB-C high-speed port right there. You can use your USB-C for fast charging, or you can connect by right there. Now check this out. If you use this, you'll know it's active because you can either turn it off, okay, or turn it on. And then when it's active, you'll see that green light, meaning it's ready to go. Now, keep an eye right here on this. Watch, check this out. When I set this down here, so one, it'll start to flash on there. It turns orange. It'll give you this little disclaimer right here. And then look, your little charger cord right there. So you have a self-dimming rear view mirror. You have a power sliding moonroof. Bose premium surround sound, which I recommend you press home icon. And then you go right here to general settings. And then you go right here to sound. And then you click on your Bose center point. And then you hit up your bass, your treble. Hear it get a little bit more crispier right there. So what we're going to do is just kind of go over right here to your drive mode selector right there. Drive mode selector, sport, normal, econ, or you push it all the way up. And then you got your individual setting. We're going to go ahead and do sport in this electronic parking brake hold. This is the same thing you're going to see in even the LX. So even getting an LX, which comes loaded, you're going to be super happy. Matter of fact, if you do get an LX and you want to say leather in it, or a sport hybrid, and you wanted leather in it, reach out to me. We have leather that we add into these vehicles, any color pretty much that's under the rainbow. It can be done right there for you. So one more time, here's a look at your power adjusting driver's seat. Gosh, that interior is so nice. Here's a look at your favorite ball guy, Dom. What's up? What's up? New snazzy. What do you think? New snazzy little uniform right there. Everybody says, hey, Dom, that looks good on the teal right there. I'm from San Jose, so I'm a member of the San Jose Sharks fan club there. More speakers for your surround sound system. Carrying over from 2025 in vehicles like the Sport, you're going to have this armrest, 60-40 split. We're going to go ahead and mount this anyways, but just to show you what I'm talking about, a lot of space back here. That's actually far back as it goes. I have tons of space here, tons of headroom. You just reach right to my seat belt. I always reach for the shoulders. I'm used to the trucks that I miss at Chevy. Shout out Tracy Chevy. But yeah, I mean, it's good, you know. I recommend it. So when we get back to the dark, when I park this vehicle, what we're going to do is we're going to go over these settings. But I know something that y'all seem to just not get enough of is the driving of these vehicles. So there's your 0.5 angle. We're not going to do 1.0 because we want you to see it. Now, with the 0.5 angle, it makes this like a little tiny screen kind of a look right there, but it's all good. Now, most of my drivers drive this vehicle in like normal and sport with the touring. Most of our drivers out here drive the vehicle in econ because they want to take advantage of that 49, 50, 47 highway. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. How embarrassing is that, Don? Anyhow, so let's go ahead and take a picture and show off things like this freaking avatar that I think is the best thing ever. And get this photo in right here. While we're taking our photos, what I like to do is take out my other microphone and then I put it right there by the center speaker so we can hear some music from Mad Beats Music. Mad Beats on Twitch. I'm YFBG on Twitch. Love that community. If you're a gamer, man, big ups to you. It is a awesome community, and what you are doing is the best thing you can do. That's giving us entertainment because, at the end of the day, man, that's what we're here for. We're here for our audience, right? So, anyhow, I have this cool idea that I just thought of, and hopefully it looks really, really good. So what we're going to do is snap a shot right there. You'll hear me talking a little bit, and you'll hear some music at the same time. So, should I get this over here? Hope you have had a great 2025. Besides losing my brother and then losing my uncle, I've had a great 2025. Thank you all so much for giving me over 1.5 million views just this year alone. You know, sir, some people, they think that this is the easiest thing in the world. It's not hard per se, but when you're as dedicated to your I'm not going to call you my fan base, but when I'm as dedicated to y'all as I am, I want to make sure I don't put out no crap, and I don't want to half-ass anything. I just want to give you everything that you're going to see when you arrive to the Honda dealership of your choice. You know, you push that in and bang, there you go. Shark fin antenna. So let's go ahead and move on with our drive. Get you guys a 0 to 60 that you love so much. Take this bad boy back here to the dealership. Ooh. Nice. This is nice and tight too, so ain't gonna have no phones falling today. Yeah, no phones falling today. Thank you. Thank you. So again, one take Dom right here. I don't rehearse or nothing like that. What I do is I look at what I've been doing, and I can't believe I haven't been so like active at all. And I'm like, why isn't my channel doing any numbers? Because I've been on Tracy Honda Insider the whole time. So again, thank you all so darn much, man. Thank you so much. I have no idea. My little girl wants to see a plaque, which is 100,000 subscribers. Don't forget to share this, subscribe, and like. This is Faded Sky by Mad Beats. Now, there's also automatic high beams that you may see when it gets brighter. That's not only because look how great of vision that I have just with the regular right here, but if I don't want to hit the high beams because it'll disconnect that feature. But once it gets brighter, that's letting you know that, yeah, you just like me are going to totally love the automatic high beams. Once this car makes it right, you'll see what I'm saying. Now on your right hand side of your steering wheel, there's the top left button, which activates your adaptive steering control, adaptive cruise control, and it brings the avatar up. In the middle, there's a set button. So there's the automatic high beams that just kicked in. All right. And then on the bottom right is your lane keeping assist, which to me, look, ma, no hands, best in the industry that isn't in the electric vehicle. Let's go ahead and close that sunroof right there. Just my rear mirror. So, in my side mirror, there's a really bright light, but behind me in the rearview mirror is dim, plus I have the tint. So, an example of what this does, when I push this, it's still tinted, but it gets a little bit more brighter in the background. So you know. Now on the left-hand side of your steering wheel, right behind the left-hand side of your steering wheel, you hit this button right here. You heard it disconnect. Well, right now I'm using the deceleration selectors, which is slowing the car down with not pushing any brakes. Push the right-hand deceleration selectors, and then that basically gets going once again. Okay, and in just a moment here, we're going to start and stop a cold pavement, so no grippy, and we're going to get your 0 to 60 out the way. I'm a very non-0 to 60 professional. I'm very 0 to 60 amateur. See how bright that just became? When I snap my fingers, that's the I hit the 60 point. Okay. There's a car being super bright behind me, so let's go ahead and let him go behind me, go around me. Since he's driving so fast, I'm going to stop right at the curve just to make it difficult. There you go. Go around, buddy. Go around. All right. So that's an HRV driving like that. And here we go with our 0 to 60. So, don't know how far we're going to go or what have you, but there it is. We're at a stop. And we're at a go. 75, 100, 75, 100 shift, and bam. So once it shifts from the 75 to the 100, the second 100 is like right when it hits that 60 mark. So there you go. Now on the left, deceleration selector slows the vehicle down. Also puts the brakes on behind you, so the person behind you knows that you're slowing down, so they don't come slamming right into you, which is amazing, because if you've ever dealt with somebody who uses that rather than hitting their brakes, then you know what I'm saying. You're like, whoa, is that car slowing down? Yes, it is. Now, here's another one I like to show my buyers. Like, pretend you're getting onto the highway from a turn, and here's going to be your 0 to 60 from a turn. Something nobody does, and I'm not saying peel out or whatever, but once again, second 100 shift, boom, there it is. That's crazy. I've never noticed that before. Now that's in sport mode too, but that was coming out of a turn and then just kind of, bang, merging onto a highway type of a makeshift thing. So there's your little spinner-rooney. When it comes to this vehicle, I would love my oldest daughter in one of these until they can make an HRV similar to something like with the Bose Premium surround sound, the Heated seats come standard on both of them. HRV is a little bit above the road, so where she drives at, there's a lot of bumpy roads and 2-lane highways, so we want to be up a little bit higher where we're at. And yeah, just a great commuter. Nice, zippy car. Super fun to drive. Every single time I think of a Honda Civic, I think of my family. Okay, Google, take me to Tracy Honda. There we go, and it's starting right away. So give me a sec here, and there we go. So it's gonna want me to make a right here on Larch Road. Go over some hay patches, nice sharp turns. That's not even, oh yeah, it is in sport mode. All the same lights you see coming right here are the same ones that they're looking at there, and now the automatic high beams kick in. So great vehicle, super worth you taking a test drive. If you're here in California, you want to take a test drive, just reach out to me, Dominic, DOMINIC at TracyHonda.com, and I'll make sure you get taken care of there. And if you're looking for a great deal, just come on down, get manager savings exclusively. Just ask for me, email me, and let's get connected. Let's get you taken care of. There's nothing, to me, from what I've seen, better than the feeling of getting taken care of. I mean, when I was going through the loss of my brother and making hotel bookings, I was going to pay the price that I paid from everything that I looked at and all the research that I did. But getting there and the level of service that was received from one place to the next place, how one place stands out versus the other, it was a full circle moment, because I very much have always focused on an experience. So this is something I just do out of a passion. If you ever go on basically my Snapchat, you'll see my personality, my Instagram, you'll see my happy buyers and all that. So this is where I've always wanted to focus all my time and attention, and there we go. So that's your drive there, and you got your break around, your breakdown, what's new for 2026, what's carried over since 2025. And now what we're going to do is park this vehicle, and then I'm going to show you the settings, and afterwards I'm going to say thank you. So please, if this was useful to you, and again, you're in California, Southern California, Northern California, or Tracy, Bay Area, I'm from San Jose, what's happening? Come on in. You're from another area, big shout out to you. Just throw your state out there. It'd be nice to know where y'all are from. Hey, from here, from there. I do moderate comments, so don't get discouraged. Man, if y'all can see some of these comments, holy smokes. I know controversy sells, but this is a positive environment. So there's your drive. There's your 9-inch screen right there. Hits the home icon. Let me grab this mic real quick. Now let me grab this camera real quick, and let's go ahead and zoom in. Nice Honda background. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Okay, are we good? Good. So here's your settings. You're going to go to Vehicle Settings, and you're going to go to TPMS Calibration. Now you have to calibrate these tires when you see a low pressure tire. When you see that TPMS light come on in, then you want to make sure that you calibrate those tires. You just simply calibrate them. Back and home are going to be your best friends, so you never get lost. Next, we're going to do driver assist system setup. This is your personalized settings worksheet that we're going through, by the way. For collision warning distance is going to be how you choose. Watch this vehicle in front of me, and then that's too far away from you, you can go back to normal, or you can go to short. Whichever works best for you. You want to make sure that it's basically custom and tuned to your driving. Okay. Lane keeping assist, suspension beep, one of my favorite ones. When you're using lane keeping assist and it goes off, it'll beep at you. So I'll let you know when it's on and when it's off. And those will be those right there. Your traffic sign recognition system, traffic sign recognition system with the speed limit warning. If you turn that on, it'll ask you how many miles over the speed limit you want the threshold to be. So do you want it to go 3 miles over, but like, hey, you're going over the speed limit, 5 miles over, or 10 miles over? So we'll let the next owner of this vehicle decide what they want to do with that. It's their decision. Congratulations to that next owner. Speaking of owning, if you want to own this vehicle that you are seeing being filmed right now, this is stock number 2607199. There's the VIN number right there. All right, so keyless access setup. When I put my hand in the handle of the door, the driver door is the only door that opens. Unless I go over to the passenger door and put my hand in the door, it'll unlock the passenger door only. What I can do is change this to all doors. So when I put my hand in the handle, it'll open up all doors, and that's where you would do that at. And next, we're going to go to lockout prevention. How do I explain lockout prevention to you, ladies and gentlemen? Except that when you're doing lockout prevention, say your keys are inside, someone unlocks the door, and you come and say, I don't know, like, I grab my wife's purse out the car. When I lock the door and I close the door, it'll basically unlock itself and beep for about 10 seconds. That's lockout prevention. It's a very, either you do like it or you don't like it. Auto door lock, we're going to switch this to shift from park. Let me tell you why. Let's say you need to drive up to that right there, that pole. Instead of it being a pole, let's pretend that's a ATM machine. All you got to do is shift. That's it. And then drive from here to there. You're probably not going to go over 10 miles an hour. Now let's just say, I don't know. Let's just say you're doing one of these things right here, and you're trying to like get your ATM on right here, right? And you're having no idea what's going on behind you. So what we're gonna do, shift from park. Bang, check that out. Because you have to shift in order for you to drive, whether it's 1, 5, 7, 9 miles, 10 miles an hour. As long as you don't exceed it, it won't lock automatically. And then you're going to unlock the doors when it unlocks, and then walk away auto lock, which I'll show you right now. So that is your grand tour of the Civic Touring. Thank you so much for all your support. Please don't forget to subscribe. Share this with somebody who you know is looking for this vehicle, and let them see this awesome breakdown. Now I'm going to disconnect this phone by going to connections and by going to manage connect devices. I don't know who Donu, whoever is, we're going to delete that. I don't know who DP is, but we're going to get rid of DP. And then Tracy Honda Insider. Don't forget to subscribe there. Go check me out. 700,000 views and 700 subscribers. Seems like every 100 subscribers, I get another 1,000 views per person. I'll take it. And there it is. So walk away on a lock. When you get out of the car, is the walk away auto lock. Okay, when I close the door, it's going to beep. Then when I walk away, it's going to automatically lock. Walk away auto lock. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again so much. It means the world to know that you could be doing anything else, but you see some value in these videos. So we're going to keep on going, and we're going to bring some more to you. If you're here in Tracy Honda, reach out to me. Let's get you taken care of. Get you some great savings, a great deal, if that's what you're looking for. I'm definitely love doing that. I won't stop. That was my foundation. And next video.